Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing well, and today we are back on Cubecraft Skyblock. This is episode 32, and today we are doing more side quests. So I think like 5 episodes back, we did an episode on doing side quests, and we did a whole bunch of side quests, but there are still... As you can see, all of these blue quests are side quests, and as you can see, there are still a lot more side quests that we need to do. And so in today's episode, we are gonna do try and do a lot of these blue quests. Just before we do get started though, I should mention that I've already tried to record this episode once. So I had already recorded this video once, but unfortunately I accidentally deleted the files for that video, and so all the files have been deleted, and so I can't get that footage back. And it was the same as what we were doing in this episode. I was just doing side quests, and so before we get into actually doing the side quests that we have right here, I'm just gonna summarize what we did in that episode, just so that there's nothing missing, pretty much. So first off, there was a quest to craft 1,000 rails, and in this chest you can see that we've crafted 1,000 rails. And yeah, that took away a lot of our iron, but fortunately we still have like a stack and almost like a stack and a half of iron blocks still. So like iron isn't a problem, but that did take a lot of iron to do. Another quest was to cut sandstone, and so we crafted, I think it was 200 cut sandstone, and we did that, and the rewards were 3 stacks of red sandstone, or like cut red sandstone, and then chiseled red sandstone. So those were the rewards for making cut sandstone, as well as we had to make a whole bunch of iron bars, and that was a pain because we had to use even more iron, but as we see here, we have so much iron. So that quest wasn't that hard either. And then the other big quest that we finished in that episode where my footage got deleted was craft 1,000 glass bottles. And in the episode before, where we did our first episode of doing a whole bunch of side quests, we started this quest, but then we could never finish it because we never got enough glass. So I finished it, and we got the rest of the glass bottles, and they're here. I think that quest was called Bottles of Fun, and the rewards were yellow stained, lime stained glass, yellow stained glass, and magenta stained glass. And yeah, that really covers most of the quests that all the big quests that we did in that episode where my footage got deleted. But you may have noticed that our mob farm is now kind of made out of netherrack, and this is because of this one quest called, I think it's called, one sec, Infernal Retribution. This is a side quest, and it's kill Inferno skeletons while they're burning, and we have to kill 100 of them. And so I constructed our mob farm into like a skeleton farm where... if you don't know, Inferno skeletons have a chance of spawning from a regular skeleton spawner, and Inferno skeletons are just skeletons that shoot flame bows, so that they shoot flame arrows type things. And the quest was kill burning Inferno skeletons. And so I had constructed this mob farm where we had all of our other mobs like zombies and creepers into just a skeleton farm. And before there was netherrack here, there was just wood. But me being me, I totally forgot that wood was flammable in Minecraft. And so what I did was I just... all of this netherrack here was just wood. And what I did was I just put this fire here thinking that it would be okay. And as you can tell, because of the birch, most of it burnt down. So like, it used to be just oak planks, but... from the birch on, it all burned down. It was really stupid of me. But yeah, now it's all made out of netherrack, pretty much. Like this whole tunnel thing is all made out of netherrack, so nothing will be able to burn now. It was such a pain. Like, all of the skeletons got out. There were skeletons all over the place. I died so many times. It was just so painful. But now we do have a farm for this quest, which is kill 100 burning Inferno skeletons. And so what I do is I just... put flint and steel on this block right here, and then just swing my sword, And as you can tell at the top, well, as you can tell, there are Inferno skeletons in here. So let's go and light this thing on fire, kind of put it out. And then we just kind of, put it out. And then we just kind of swing until we kill that Inferno skeleton type thing. And as you can see, yeah, this is also completing kill 1000 skeletons for the Violent Ends quest. But if we look at the Infernal Retribution, we've already killed 9 out of 100 Inferno skeletons. So it is going to take a while, but as you can tell, Inferno skeletons actually spawn pretty frequently. And so we're doing that quest on and off. I don't think we'll actually get it finished this episode because killing 100 Inferno skeletons while they're on fire is still, it's still going to take a pretty like big amount of time, so I don't think we'll be able to finish it this episode. But looking at all of the blue quests that we still have, plus these will probably unlock even more side quests. We'll probably have to do a 3rd episode of doing side quests again. So this is definitely not going to be the end of our side quest trouble. Okay, so first side quest that I think I want to complete is called Fragile Artisanary. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. But the objectives are to craft red glass, craft blue glass, craft purple glass, brown glass, green glass, and cyan glass. And this is a lot of glass. But fortunately, I've been smelting a lot of glass, so yeah, we have some smelting in our chests, or in our furnaces right now. As well as, I think, in this chest, yeah, we have a whole bunch of glass here. So let's grab some glass. So we have the glass part of the quest down, but the other part is actually getting all of the dyes for this quest. So we need red, blue, purple, brown, green, and cyan dye. Well, I guess let's start with red dye. So red dye you get from flowers, from poppies. I tried this quest just now, just to see if it actually does work. So yeah, those poppies turned into red dye right there. And how you get poppies is take bone meal, which you get bone meal through bones, and then you just bone meal the grass. And as you can see, both poppies and these dandelions spawn when you bone meal the grass. So now we just need to bone meal the grass a lot. And I think we need to get like 100 poppies. So we're gonna need a lot of bone meal. Fortunately, we have a lot of bones. So let us, I guess, yeah, okay, this might take a second. So let me just break all of this and keep trying to get poppies. Okay, and as you can tell, I've done a lot of bone mealing to all of this grass here. And I think with this last few little bit of poppies collected, I think we should have 100 poppies. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we have a 64 plus 42, that's way more than 100. So we have 100 poppies right there. And yeah, we have a lot of grass all over the place, like this type of grass. I don't know what this type of grass is called. I get like the stuff that drops seeds, but yeah, we have a lot of it all over the place, and I kind of like how it looks. It kind of makes my island look a little bit more like a field type thing, and not just like a flat grassland. So I kind of like how it looks. But yeah, so we can do the first part of this glass quest, which is craft. So I think we should probably craft the red dye first, and then craft all of this red stained glass. And I'm just noticing now that 1 red dye is equal to 8 glass, so we're actually not going to need 100 dye. We're only going to need about like 20 dye. So I didn't know that. I thought like 1 red dye was 1 red stained glass, but I guess not. So let's just start making this. We'll have a lot of red dye left over, but whatever, I guess it's okay. So I think just like that should complete that craft red glass. And we can just put this in a chest somewhere with our amazing storage system, as well as put this red dye here. I don't know when we're going to need all that extra red dye. I got way too much of it. Okay, as we keep going down the line, the next one is craft blue glass 100. So blue glass is just with lapis lazuli. And so we can actually craft that. That should be enough, just like that. Yep, that's enough. And so we can put that away as well up here. And yeah, before we actually get crafting more glass, I think I should probably buy some more sand to keep smelting more glass, just so that I think we need glass for another quest as well. So I think getting a lot more glass is probably a good idea. So let's buy 4 more stacks of sand and start smelting them in these furnaces so that we can get some more glass. But yeah, there's that craft blue glass, so let's look at the next one, which is craft purple glass. And how do you craft purple dye? Let's see. Purple dye is lapis lazuli and red dye. Oh, okay. Good thing we got more red dye. I knew we needed it. Definitely, that was not a mistake at all. So let's grab half a stack of red dye, and it's red dye, yeah, with lapis. So let's just craft maybe like half a stack of purple dye. I think that should be more than enough. Okay, so there's half a stack of purple dye, and so let us make 100 purple stained glass. There's the purple stained glass, so let's put that away as well. This is such an awesome storage system. I should definitely change this soon. But let's keep looking at the next glass. So craft a brown glass. And brown glass, if I'm not mistaken, is made through cocoa beans. Or yeah, brown dye is made through cocoa beans. So I think we still have a lot of, yeah, we still have a lot of cocoa beans left over from our craft 100,000 cookies. So let's take some of those and craft some brown glass. So just like with all the other glass, let's craft 100. And just like that, we've completed the craft brown stained glass. So let's put this away as well. And look at the next one, which is green glass, which green dye is made with cactus. You have to smelt cactus into green dye. And if I'm not mistaken, we actually have green dye left over. Yes, we do. Okay, we have 29 pieces of green dye. And just like that, there's the green stained glass, and we can put it into the chest. And then I think this is the last one. I don't know yeah, so the last one is craft cyan glass. Cyan is, oh, okay, so green dye and lapis, so we're actually gonna need that green dye again. So let's make some cyan dye. It's just lapis and green dye, so let's make like 32. And just like that, we should be done the quest, and we are. Okay, so there's that quest done, which is craft a whole bunch of different stained glass. And let's check the rewards, as well as to see if it has unlocked another side quest, and it actually has. So let's redeem these rewards first, and the rewards are gray stained glass, light green stained glass, light blue stained glass, and experience bottles. So we'll take them, I guess. Why not? And I guess let's look at this new quest as well, and it's called painstaking glasswork. Oh, okay, that's nice. Now we have to, instead of crafting 100 of each, we need to craft 500 of each. Even smelting all of this glass is gonna take us forever. So instead of doing it this episode, we're probably gonna do it in the next episode where we do side quests, just so that I have enough time to craft that much glass. That's 3,000. My math is probably not correct, but that's like 3,000 glass smelted, and that's a lot of glass. So we'll probably do that in the next episode that we do side quests. Looking at more quests, this one's called Shield Up, and it's enchant a shield to level 3. And so I think I've already started to enchant this shield. I think we have a level 1 shield. Yeah, we do. And I think the next level is 30 levels, and we have 30 levels on us right now. So let's grab some lapis, add some more durability to it, and we need some iron to enchant. But let's enchant this like this, and then that's level 2. And what's level 3? Okay, we need 45 experience levels for level 3 shield. So let's go to the Nether, and hopefully we have some quartz still. Ah, yes. Okay, I hope this will get us to level 40. And we're actually at level 45 with a little bit more quartz to spare, so the quartz gives you a lot of levels. But yeah, we're back in the overworld, so let's enchant this to level 3, and there is that quest done. I don't know when we're ever gonna need a shield. And let's look at the rewards, and the rewards are a creeper banner. Oh, we will take that. Creeper banner. Ooh. That's nice. We have a creeper banner. That's pretty epic. I guess we can put it next to our trophy wall, because why not? That actually looks really cool. And with that quest out of the way, we can look at a new quest. And this one right here, Bottles of Hell. That kind of looks intimidating, so I think let's look at it. Oh, that really does. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, so the objective is to craft glass bottles and then fill bottles with water. And we're almost actually finished craft glass bottles, because when we were crafting glass bottles for the Bottles of Fun quest that we did in the video where I deleted the files for, I guess this counted for part of the quest, so we only need about 200 more glass bottles. So I think I don't think we used most of our glass for, yeah, we used most of our glass for the stained glass quest, but we did start smelting more glass, so let's take all of this glass. And I think that should be enough to craft only like 200 more glass bottles. So I guess let's just craft until we are finished the quest. Oh, we only need 5 more glass bottles, so that should be enough. Yeah, okay, so we've crafted 1,000 glass bottles. And I think we're keeping our glass bottles up here, I think. Yeah, up here. But I'm actually going to take these out, because the other part of the quest is unfortunately fill, I think, here, we should just check just to make sure. Yeah, so the other part of the quest is to fill bottles with water while in the Nether. And so let's go to the Nether and let's see how we're gonna do this. So normally in the overworld, you fill glass bottles with water by just having a water source, like a water source, and then just right-clicking and you fill up the water, and the water is always there. It doesn't like get removed or anything, and you can just click until you run out of inventory space with your glass bottles. But you can't have like normal water sources in the Nether. So unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do is actually use cauldrons, and I don't have any water on me right now. But the one way you can get water in the Nether is by putting a water bucket into a cauldron, and then the cauldron gets filled up with water. And then we just right-click the water bottle into the cauldron, but unfortunately, this makes the water go away, and so, like, after a little bit, we're always gonna have to go back to the overworld and refill our water bucket, and then refill it here, and then start filling up more glass bottles. But it is a side quest, so I guess we have to do it. So I think first, I'm gonna get a little ready for this quest. So I really need to empty my inventory, because when you fill up a glass bottle, I will do it in the overworld. When you fill up a glass bottle, and then another glass bottle and another one, they don't stack. They do not stack. They take up a whole inventory spot, and that's gonna be a little painful. So we're gonna have to clear our inventory of most of the stuff except for glass bottles. So let us do that quickly. Okay, so inventory has been cleared and been filled with glass bottles and water buckets. So we have about 9 water buckets, maybe 10 water buckets. And this will just help us so that we don't have to like fill up the cauldron, then let it then unfill it, and then have to come all the way back to the overworld. We can actually just fill up all 7 of these, or like 9 of these, whatever it is, and then it will just make it so that we don't have to come back to the overworld as much, and it will save us time. And I also got some more cauldrons. I don't know if this is actually going to save us time, but there were some cauldrons in the chest, so I'm going to take them as well. So we have all the cauldrons placed now, and there's a lot of cauldrons. We probably won't use all of these, but we can start filling up the cauldrons with water. And then let's make ourselves a couple of chests, because I don't actually know if we're going to need to keep these water bottles for anything. So just in case, we are going to just keep the water bottles, just in case, because I don't want to have to fill up all of these water bottles again. And yeah, I guess let's get started on the process of making all of these water bottles. Filling all of these water bottles. So I think we have to fill all 1,000 water bottles. Let me just check though. Yeah, fill 1,000 water bottles. This here isn't even 1,000 water bottles. This is only like 500 water bottles. I think we have a few water bottles. Yeah, we have lots of glass, not water bottles, glass bottles here as well if we need them. So yeah, I guess let's just, yeah, so as you can see, when I fill these glass bottles up, you can see at the top, the quest is going up. But yeah, the water drains pretty quickly from these cauldrons, so I may have to actually make more buckets as well. I just realized that. Okay, and well, that is a number I definitely did not think I would see, but we are now only 30 more water bottles to fill to finally finish this Bottles of Hell quest. And man, this, this quest has taken some time. I think this took me a little over half an hour to do, and I am so, it just was a whole bunch of just filling up water bottles, going to the overworld, filling up buckets, coming back to the nether, putting the buckets into these cauldrons, and filling up more glass bottles with water. And it's really it took a while, and it was super boring, but now we only need like 10 more bottles to be filled. So let us fill these quickly and get done with this quest. Because, oh, that is so nice. That is so, so nice to see. Let's throw all of these water bottles into the lava because we won't need them. I filled up about... Yeah, I filled up all of these double chests. This was like 11 and a half double chests full of just water bottles. Just full of water bottles. And if we're gonna need more than 11 double chests full of water bottles, I don't know what that quest is gonna be. So I don't think we'll ever have to have more than like 11 full double chests full of water bottles. And so the rest I just either threw into the lava or let despawn like these ones here. And yeah, I am so very, very glad that that quest is finished. Oh, that was a very bad quest. And let's see what the rewards are for the Bottles of Hell quest, and it's 10 nether wart and 50,000 coins. Are you kidding me? That took so long for just 50,000 coins and 10 nether wart. That's okay. Well, that's nice. We got 10 nether wart and 50,000 coins. Yay! I am so glad that the Bottles of Hell quest is over, though. I'm very glad that one's over. Okay, so we are back in the overworld once again, and let's look at our quests. I think we have time for one or two more quests. So I've looked at most of these quests already. Bark and Birch is gather birch logs, and we're working on that. We're actually working on the Acacia Grove side quest, which is gather 20,000 acacia logs, and that's what the one we are working on right now. And as you can tell, we have a lot of acacia logs growing. So probably after this episode, I'm going to be harvesting these. This is going to take a while to harvest. But yeah, we're working on that quest. And yeah, I think there is like one or two more quests that we haven't looked at yet. And yeah, I think we're going to end off this episode with one last quest. And this last quest is actually a fishing quest. It's called Angular Master. I think I said that wrong. But it's catch fish. It's catch 64 just normal fish. Catch 32 salmon, catch 16 pufferfish, and then catch 3 clownfish. I actually kind of like fishing in Minecraft, so when I saw this quest, I like immediately already did it. So like when I think like a couple of days ago when I was watching YouTube, I was looking at some of the quests that we still had to do, and I saw this one, and so I just started fishing and caught a lot of the fish, but now we only need to catch 6 more pufferfish to finish this quest. And I think if we come into our tools chest, yeah, we have a lure 5 fishing rod from one of the other quests that we had to complete like a while back. And so what I do is I just sit here and fish, and as you can tell, there's hoppers here because when we catch a fish, which should be soon, yeah, so there's a fish, and as you can tell, instead of me collecting it, the hoppers collect it, and that still counts as me gathering the fish, like me catching the fish. And then these hoppers all funnel into this thing right here. And we have all of our fish, and now we only need to catch 6 more pufferfish to make it 16 pufferfish. And so that is what we are gonna probably end off this episode with. So I know pufferfish are actually pretty hard to catch, but it shouldn't take too long. And yeah, I guess let's just start fishing. Okay, and after a little bit of time, we have caught the remaining 6 pufferfish needed for the quest, and now we have 16 pufferfish in here, and we finished the quest. So yeah, so we finished the quest, and the rewards are 20 experience bottles. We'll take it. Why not? Let's click to redeem, and we can put these experience bottles back in our valuables chests, and I think that unlocks some new quests. I don't think we're gonna do them this episode, but we could at least check them out just to see. I'm not even gonna try and say that. Definitely could not pronounce that. But the objectives of this side quest is to eat cooked fish and eat cooked salmon. So we could easily do that. I just have to cook some of this fish here. It wouldn't be that hard at all. But I don't think we have time in this episode. So yeah, probably the next side quest episode, which is probably going to be soon, considering that we still have a whole bunch of blue side quests still to do. We will probably just be using cooked salmon and cooked fish as our food source for that episode to try and finish that quest. But yeah, I guess we have run out of time for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. We are getting closer to 4,000 subscribers, which is just insane. Thank you guys so much. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day.